getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and their former rivals from the NL Central, the Houston Astros. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas.
On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, number 18. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, right fielder.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, that grounder got him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, H? Brandon Woodruff will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitter's able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today. All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really pick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. And when you do that, you win games. I love watching them play defense.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked. Off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has really, it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, number 11. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the. At the plate, Max Kepler. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a gold glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ryan Braun stands in as he looks at ball one here. Braun awaiting the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready on 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this one's in the dirt. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Taylor Motter. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Way outside. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Taylor Motter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lorenzo Cain is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Alvarez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Bautista.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain will wait on it. One down. Here's Byung-Ho Park.
First baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
0-2 is the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Ready for another chance? Number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 18.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Alvarez moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting 9th.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Number 18 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And that misses, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Into the box, Alvarez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there, 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There goes Altuve. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 11.
Stepping in now, number 11, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That misses. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
To first. Park gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Gurriel moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand one. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Leading off the
He's
fourth
0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they will get the force for the out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch on its way. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Taylor Motter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Park is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in
18.
once again, number 18. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Robinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Number 6. Shake Marisnik.
Here's Jake Marisnik as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Altuve.
He's set and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Alvarez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. 1-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he'll get back in standing. Payoff pitch one more time. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He'll try it again. 3-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Hit hard down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing. What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. Still no score. Ready for another chance. Number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 11.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs on 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Designated hitter, Travis.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Joe Biagini comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Joe Biagini.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
In now, Taylor Motter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Here's Byung-ho Park. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Michael Brantley is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michael Brantley.
Swing and a looper to left. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's Jake Marisnick, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Carlos Correa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Grounded back up the middle, reined in to second for 1, on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Michael Brantley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
George Springer is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 4, George Springer.
Alex Bregman is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Altuve at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gurriel is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Colin McHugh enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Colin McHugh.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand 1. Still no score. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Altuve, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now a drive out to left center field. Turning for second is Altuve. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So striding in, Alvarez. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. No problem here, one away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Striding in, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. He dropped the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here it comes on 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter, left fielder, Max.
In now,
Kepler.
Max Kepler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over the first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Colin McHugh claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.